And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry for James Conner. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Alert! Let's get up.
Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Hey, Alpha!
Here's Allen to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 4th down now after a loss. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the off.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the... They start the drive with Conner. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
60 outlaw. Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
On third down, Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. To throw, it's Allen. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Allen to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they push the lead up to a touchdown.
On the set. Tight go.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
50, play.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Lawrence. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On first down, it's Connor. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run the counter. It's Nelson, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Jordan Willis. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
And that's one other issue like the blitz, even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Go, 30 base.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Now.
2nd and 3. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw. Lawrence. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to look deep down. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time. Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that?
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Now he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon.
15-1.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Texans scoop it. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dawson Knox, his 5th. Touchdown now on the year. And the
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Tackles.
On first down, Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Mixon. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
48 to Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go. No.
They start with a give to counter. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackled by Jordan Willis. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, a run with counter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To the air, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Down. 10 logo. Shrink that ball.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this results in 6. Touchdown. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Brandon, I think you understand.
48.
Ready?
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Set. 18 Gator. Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is going to be